Happy Sunday. For those of you who didn't know, like me, it was we added an hour last night, and so this morning when I sat down in my craft room, I'm like, okay, I think I might work on the junk journal today a little bit and work on signatures. And I sat down and I was just gathering up envelopes and stuff, and I looked at the clock and I thought, wow, the hour's gone by already. I feel like I've only been sitting here 10 minutes. And I was actually sitting there 10 minutes, but my clock was off. So I'm a little late today. But yeah, so anyway, so I lost an hour of prep time, but that's okay. We'll just craft along and work on some stuff for the junk journal. So this is the outside of my junk journal. We went through this last time for it. I still need to put a coating of the Mod Podge on top just to seal this, but I'm happy with the outside of it. So now we got to work on the inside. And part of my prep work is I like to know how many signatures that I need. And then, well, the first thing is I like to know who I'm making it for. So this way you can really think about like what you want it to be, how to make it more personal. And then I start looking at the size. So I like to keep my signatures about 1/4 inch wide. And so if I measure this here, it's about 2 inches. I think I might be safer with 1 3/4. I'm gonna need a little bit of a gap in there. So if I do 1 3/4 with a 1/4 inch gap every time, that would be 7 signatures, but that's way too much. And I'm notorious for making huge signatures. So I should probably keep like 1/8 of an inch gap in between. So if I did maybe 4, so 4 times 1/4 is 1 inch, and then 3 in between, 3 and 1/8 in between. That'd be 3/8, so 1 3/8. Yeah, and that'll give enough room to have a little bit of space in between, because I do tend to make thicker signatures after I put all my envelopes and stuff in it. So yeah, so we're gonna do 4 signatures on this. So that's good. I should really write that down so that I do not forget that. 4 signatures. And I'm wondering if I should start with envelopes first or the outside. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to start with the outside of my signatures first, the covers, and then this way I'll have enough of the paper left over, see how much scrap I have for when I make my pockets. Okay, so let's go back to the paper here. Let's see, so what does the inside look like? Oh yeah, this pretty pattern. Okay, so 4 signatures. I'm gonna use 4 these here. Gosh, that's so pretty. That's definitely going to be one of the signatures. Covers. That's cute too. Oof. Yeah, that's on the outside, right? So I can have this as one of the inside signatures. As in signature number 2 or 3. I do like that bike. I think I might use the bike on. Yep, I use the bike as 1. 3, so 1 more. Wouldn't mind using this to cut up for some of the envelopes. Yeah, I'll use this one. Signature. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut. Actually, let me measure this first. So I don't want to extend further than this. Not too much, because you know how things kind of hang out. So that's 9. Where'd my paper go? Oh, lost my paper already. Goodness, this is a craft room with a lot of paper. So I'm doing, let's see, 4 signatures. So it's 9 high. I don't want to extend further than this, because you know what, I might put tabs on the side, so I might even want it shorter. So I'm going to take it from the edge here to here. So that's 5 3/4. I could do 5 1/2. It's really small. I could do 5 5/8. That would give enough room for a tab there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do 5 1/2. It's fine. So 5 1/2. So that means this is going to be the same height, but I'm going to double that. So that's 11. But then my signature is also going to be 1/4 inch wide at the base, and I'll show you what I mean. So 11.25. So that means my paper, I'm going to cut to 9 by 11.25. Okay. But I might not cut all of on that size, because you know what? I might on, like for example, this one and this one, I might want to do pockets on the other side. So I will cut 2 of them to 9 by 11 1/2, and then I'll just cut, or 11 1/4, and I'll cut the other ones to, I'll keep it 12 and then do 11 1/4. Oh, hi Christine. Good morning. Yep, so this one, oops, yeah. Oh, did I cut that wrong? 11 1/4. Yep. These are going to be 9. You know, I might want to just have envelopes or some kind of pockets on the inside, like made from library cards or something. So did I cut that to 11 1/4? No, I did not. So I'm going to cut this out too. didn't get to play in my craft room this week. That's so unlike me. By 11 1/4. Okay. Okay, so I'll start showing you what I mean with this one. So this one's 11 1/4. And what I want to do is have it so that it folds and has a little bit of a bind to it. So I know that this is going to be 5 1/2 on either side. Just do that. And so there's the outside of one signature that I'm going to use. Oh, and you know what? It makes sense, due diligence, just to check to make sure this will work. And I can tell already that it does. And I have enough room for a tab. That's perfect. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, so this one's 5 1/2. If you hear snoring, that is my puppy. And so height's 9, so I'm gonna go like this. Let's go in here. That is going to be a big pocket, but that's fine with me. Okay, that's 9 inches high. Okay. Really surprised my cat's not in here. I left the door open. Usually she is in here all over my stuff. There we go. So again, I'm gonna hold this there. Hold this there. There's one pocket and another pocket. I'll trim that little bit off there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut this at an angle, I think. Yep. There we go. So that's another pocket. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put some glue just along these two edges. And there's my cat. She finally realized that the door is open. Hey, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. Okay. How about we move out of the way? There you go. Oh. Yeah, that looks, isn't that pretty? Such pretty paper. So I'm going to do the same with this. A little difficult to see it on that side. So I'm just cutting it along that score line. And just angle. Wow, my dog is really snoring. So if you hear snoring, I apologize for that. I like to text this upside down, but that's okay. Like, we can always cover that with something. We've got some film strips to put over the pockets, so I will make sure to do that. I'll make sure to do that in these upside down text areas. And my cat just climbed the shelf and just knocked a whole bunch of stuff down. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll just put like some envelopes here, like maybe a small pocket envelope here, or like a library card pocket. So yeah, that look really, really cute there. Nice. So yeah, so I've got now I've got these. This one's going to be the first signature, and then I will move on to maybe the bike, and then this one, and then that. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I can start working on some envelopes. I just grabbed a whole bunch of envelopes I like. Like, that look nice just as a pocket on itself. Like, that could be on the inside of one of the signatures. Let's see, what's this one here? From the side. That's top. Bag there. Those are all the ones I pulled. Oh, I pulled some more here too. So I could just end up putting this one in the center too, like having 4 signatures and then just this nice pocket on the inside, which, yeah, I might do that because I think there'll be enough space. So that'll be one I'll put aside just in case. It's a nice envelope. Love the texture in that. The top fold. Okay, so how about I start with, I'll create a couple top fold envelopes first. Let's see, that's rectangular. Put all the rectangular ones here. Okay, so I know I'm definitely not going to use all these envelopes. So if I have 4 signatures and possibly one in the middle, I want to do at least 5 envelopes. So I really like these 2 envelopes. They're very pretty, and they'll go with the book. That one's also nice. I do like that one. Yeah, I think I might do 2 of the thinner ones just because I know the paper collection I have has little bitty card inserts, so I'll do extras of that. How are we doing with time? Oh, half hour. Okay. Yeah, so let's start with this. Yeah, I'm just going to divide these in half here. I might just go like this, make it easy. That one's good. Oh, it's really dark in my craft room today. Hopefully you guys can see well. Okay, so I'm not going to leave the envelopes like this just because, well, like if I'm sewing them into my signature, I want to make sure that that's clear, right? Can't open it up otherwise. It's kind of ragged, so I'm going to trim that. There we go. It still folds down nice. Okay, so what I think I would do is I'm gonna grab a Post-it maybe, or scrap piece of paper. Here we go. Yep. So that. So that's the angle of that tab. So I'm just going to go cut it. That makes more sense. This will be my little template. That's going to go like this. I know it's not exact, but it's pretty close. Whoops. And I already cut it wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, like that's really close to what it should be. That means when it folds, it's going to look like that. I'll cover that with something. And I'll do the same thing here. I would usually use a pencil for this, but I think I'm on the lead. Yeah. Oops. So I even put the little curve on there too. Oh, thanks, Christine. I hope it looks, lighting looks okay. It's kind of a little dark and dreary here today. Oh my gosh, my dog is sawing logs. Look at that. That's pretty close. That's really good. So this means when we sew it through there, we're going to have two nice deep pockets. I might, like, I don't know if I'm going to put them in the middle of each signature or like, so when you open up the center of the signature, it's there. Or just kind of placed in there somewhere. I'm not sure, but it's a good start. Okay, so for these, One's really bad, like right there. So I think I might just cut this side off. Oh, it won't work. Yeah, so since I've cut the top off that, I can go ahead and keep it like that. Actually, it's too bad I folded that already. I didn't realize that there was a plastic there. That's okay. This one looks pretty good as is, I think. You know, I think I still might cut that there. Just keep it straight. So with this one, I'm not going to fold it in the middle. I think I might do like an offset so that, you know, we could put one of the little cards in here and then keep the other side nice and big. So where are the little cards? Wow, that's almost a perfect size there. Okay, so how wide is this? This is 3. So if I went 3 1/4, the offset. But you know what? Knowing that this card is bigger than that, you know what? I'm going to trim that off too. There we go. Okay, so that's nice. So we've got 4 top folds now. And I thought we were doing some, should we do the side fold? Maybe. Say like this envelope too. But do I want to make it an envelope like this or this? I think it should be like this. So that one's okay. Sorry, I've got a whole bunch of stuff off camera, so I think I'll definitely want to work with this one. If I can. See how tall this is. Exactly 9. How serendipitous. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, oh, it's got tape and everything on it. So if this is, oh, that's 12. Well, it's almost 12. That's funny. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing by 11 1/4. What are the odds of that happening? And I'm going to need to open up this side too. So I'll just trim just a wee bit of that off. Okay. Yep. So I'll do the same here. So there's 5.5. Flip and do 5. Okay. So we've got this. We've got little envelopes there to put some goodies in. Really needs to flatten. Yeah, it'd be nice to put another envelope on the inside of this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one might be a good one to put in. Yeah, so I could put a piece of paper across here, trim that off there, and have it so it folds in the middle and punch. So I'm going to do that. This one. This is a good size that lends itself to that. And because this flap on this envelope is so big, I might keep that for something else in the journal. Okay. So how wide is this one? Wow, that's almost 9 again. No, that's height though. This is 9. So if I went 4 3/8 by 4 3/8, that's 4 3/4, and then I have a 1/4 inch. Yep. So I will do 4 3/8 from either side. Now I'll show you what I mean in a second here. So 4 3/8, 4 3/8, and we have our 1/4 in the center there. So this way it'll fit nice in the middle of that signature. It's going to be possibly a little tight, but so it'll look like that. Yep, that look good. Or even lower it down more. Yeah, that look cool. Yep, I'll do that. So I think I'll start with, because this one here and the inside envelope is going to require more paper than the other ones. I think I will go ahead and start with these. And I'll start with this one first. Oh, you know, it'd be nice, some music paper on the outside is just like as a nice little surprise. Let's see if I got music paper pulled here. Oh my gosh. This is so going in this. So this is going to a beautiful person inside and out. Her name is Dorothy. And so like this image she gave to me, a whole bunch of other stuff, vintage stuff, she gave to me and my friend Christine. And so I'm definitely using these items in there. And you know what? I think this might look really good right here. Or maybe when you first open up the book, oh my gosh, that'd be a nice surprise, wouldn't it? Just seeing the cat there. Okay. So I might change the order of this then. Will that fit on there? That'll fit on there. Yeah, it might be worth covering. Oh gosh, that's so cute. It might be worth covering up that, yeah, that's too dark. Let's see how this one looks with it. Yeah, it's pretty too. I kind of like this because it frames it. It's a nice frame around there. Okay, so that's going to go on here for sure. Okay. Let's see if I have music paper. I do. I did pull some out. This is pink. It'd be kind of nice to put on there. See if I have brighter ones. You know, I think that's pretty bright as is. Think that fit on there. It will. Let my name be kindly spoken. Okay, so I really want to have this right there on there. Double check the size here. 5.5. So I'm going to trim this down to 5.5 on either side. So I already know it's 9. Well, you know what? I'm going to trim this first, though. Let's see. 9. Make sure I'm not cutting that. No, I'm not. Okay. And then the other one was 5.5. Let the envelope go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I'm going to trim that a little bit more. And I'm going to trim off this side so that it scoots over a little bit, so that where it's folded in, like when it's close to the spine, you can still see that well. So maybe I'll go with that. Should be good. I'm going to trim a little bit off the bottom. There we go. Yep. And so a choice, we could put strips of paper there. It might be a good choice, actually. So if I put like a blue back there, that would look pretty. go like this. Oh yeah, that's so cute. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna measure one more time. So I want to screw this up here, 5 1/4. Quarter, and then let's see, I've got these sheets here. I don't think that's 5 1/4. Oh, that is. Perfect. Guess what? We're gonna glue something down now. Yay! Okay, so there's my line there that I'm going to work with. I'm going to get this over as far as I can. Do it like that. So for this, I'm just going to use my glue stick here. This is a really good glue stick. Stand up to look at this. One. Oops, it goes that way. Okay, so I think what I might do, because we've only got 15 minutes left, I'm just going to do this envelope today. And then maybe next time, or maybe later in the week, I'll do some of the other envelopes. You can really get lost in time in your craft room. And I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time here at once. Then it is, because I know that if you're watching this, you're crafting along or trying to get ideas or something, and I want to be respectful of your time at one session. And you know what the thing about Dorothy is? Let my name be kindly spoken. I think anytime someone talks about Dorothy, it will always be kind words, because she's awesome. I missed the edge there, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the side. You're right, Christine. She is a darling. She's just wonderful. Yes, that's that side. And pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Actually, you know what? Before I finish the inside here, I think you guys know how to decorate paper. I think I just want to go to this one and just kind of show you guys what I meant by decorating this one. That's going to go in the middle of it. So, let's see what size paper I have here. Yeah, that's definitely not large enough. So I'm going to go with one of the larger pieces that we had cut. Actually, this is from and mean about, or what my intentions are with this pocket. Okay, so this is 4 1/4 about 4 1/4 by almost 6. But I don't want to do it that big because I want to make sure that I have room to slide stuff in. I don't want to make it flush. That's just my preference. You could go, well, no, let's go ahead and do it. Well, it's just under 6. It's 5 7/8. So 5 7/8. Let's see, how wide was it again? It was 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Okay, so I'm gonna do 4 1/4 first, and 5 7/8. Let's do this first. 4 1/4. Okay, so that's almost exactly the right. So I'm going to take a punch. It's just a little oval punch. I'm going to try to find the middle. I usually can't. I'm usually awful at that. But again, this is a junk journal, so these are not going to be perfectly round here. Okay. I'll do it like this. And I'm going to use glue, not tape. I'm going to use glue around the edges of this. And I'm going to use my Nuvo because I want a nice hold with this. And I'm just going to go along the edges here. I'll do the same on this side. And I did cut this knot or punch this knot in the center. So I'm making sure that my short side there is going to go towards the outside because it's easier to access. So I could lie and say I offset on purpose, but I didn't. I'm just bad at punching. Yeah, so now I've got the 2 inside pockets for this. Oh my gosh, my dog is snoring so loud. Did you guys hear that? That's crazy. Yeah, and you know what? I think I might go ahead and do the outside of this too. And why not do another couple pockets? Why not? Okay. Better make sure I measure this again because I did not write it down. 4 1/4 by 5 7/8. That's a very good cut. Okay. I'm going to try to make them the same punch this time. So I'm just going to punch both at the same time. Should have done that with the last two. Yeah, so there'll be pockets on both the outside and the inside like that. Super cute. Let's see, I've got 8 minutes. I didn't want to go longer than an hour today, so I'm going to try to go quickly as possible with this one. This might be one of my favorite parts of doing the junk journal, is making all the little pockets and flips and everything else that goes in them. Oops. So if you like this video, please hit like. That'd be really helpful for me to see what everyone likes to see if they like the technique, or if they just like the video techniques, or if they just like the video in general. If you want to see more videos, I do not only junk journals, but I do card making and mini albums and stuff like that, a little bit of mixed media. So if you want to see any more of the crafty stuff, then yeah, feel free to follow. And yeah, we can craft together every week, unless there's something that can't be that I can't reschedule, or if something comes up, then I usually do this every Sunday at 10 a.m. I might pop in during the week, like this week. I think I might pop in. Wow, that's really liquidy. There's like water coming out. Okay, just take this here. Okay. Yeah, so feel free to hit like and subscribe. I'm also on Instagram at Kathy Jo Crafts. Isn't that cute? That was one of the scrap papers from one of the signature covers. So now we have another little pocket. And I think I will do the same for the inside too, just like I have a whole bunch of little pockets there. It'd be super cute. So I'll finish that off camera, and then I think later this week or next weekend we'll we'll keep doing stuff for the junk journal. And yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a question here, or I'm on Facebook, Kathy Jo, and just excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Just feel free to ask a question there. Thanks, Christine. You're awesome. Okay, well, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you liked the project. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.